Peace family, what's going on, man? You know what I'm saying? We back with another video. My hair kind of wet. I just got out of the shower. But y'all know me, I don't care about looking perfect and presentation wise on these videos. I get my raw form. So, and plus I want to get this message out right now while the topic is still fresh on my mind. But also shea butter. I haven't used lotion in I don't know how long, but it's all I use. But get right into the video, man. Beautiful but hollow minded. And I'm gonna start this video off like this. Right? I love women. I love women, bro. I love the feminine energy that come with women. The divine feminine energy that come with women when they in their right space. I especially love black women. You dig what I'm saying? But it is a lot of beautiful women, physically attractive women out here who internally they're lacking. Like, and I ain't gonna lie, it be disappointing sometimes, bro. Cause you look at them like, okay. Then you start to get to talk to them, or you start to see the type of things they post or interested in. It's like, damn. It's like another clone in a sense, mentally, like on a mental level. Like, is this the same with guys? This the same with guys, but I'm just speaking in terms of like the whole dynamic of a woman being so beautiful on the outside, but it don't be nothing on the inside. And that comes from people basing their existence on their physical appearance. So when a person is actually interested in getting past that physical appearance of that person, they have nothing to offer because they bank on their physical appearance all the time. And most people accept a person, just having physical attributes to offer. Especially most dudes. Most dudes ain't worried about a woman mentality. If her body right, she pretty, man. What he doing whatever for her, bro. He doing whatever for her. But when you no longer operating your root chakra, bro, like when you like how I'm on retention, it kind of take you out of operating out of your root chakra. You don't like you still get urges, but you're not. That's not the only thing you're basing your attraction for women. Like that's not the only thing you're basing your attraction on. You know what I'm saying? It's so many different other factors that play into it now. Like, yeah, her physical appearance plays a part, but it's not the whole existence. Most guys who are always looking for the, you know what I'm saying, a sexual pleasure, the only thing they focus on most of the time is a woman's physical appearance. But when you kind of get past that stage, when you grow past that stage, it's just because you understand, like, bro, it's boxed everywhere. Like, it's no shortage of women on this planet, bro. So it's just like I don't need to be in a rush to bite at any physically attractive woman I see. If I don't, you know what I'm saying? If there's nothing inside of her that attracts me. You feel me? Like, I'm past the physical appearance. Like, I still, don't get me wrong, I still look. If a woman beautiful, she pretty, she got a nice body, I'm still gonna look. That's my primal nature. I'm still gonna look like, okay, she attracts me on the physical level. You know what I'm saying? That's primal attraction. But it still goes beyond that. See, you can see, like I talked on my previous video, you can attract somebody on the physical level, on a primal attraction or sexual attraction. That's a main component, but that's not the only component. Like, just because you attract somebody on a physical level, now when you come across somebody who's, they're interested in your physical appearance, of course, but they're also interested in what's within you, your internal appearance, your mental, your how your mentality is. What things do you like? What things do you think about? What things are important to you? Because social media tells me a lot. I've conducted plenty of personal human studies on just people I've seen on social media and like people I follow and women I follow. Just like a lot of the things that many women think that are important, in the real world, it really don't be that important. But what I've noticed is many of them, I ain't gonna say all, I say many, cause I know it's some dope women out there, and that's the ones I'm trying to attract. So that's why I say many. It's many women who live in a illusionistic of a world, in a sense, to where the things that they think is important, not really important, but it's important to them because they're living in their fantasy world, in a sense. But that's the thing, though. You can live in your fantasy world all you want, but this real world still exists. You know what I'm saying? This collective realm that we share still exists. So I mean, you, like I said, you can be in your fantasy world, but it's just some dudes out here who can see through that. And like I said, a lot of women not used to guys, being interested in the things they think of or the things that they're interested in. Feel me? They used to getting away with they show up, they look pretty, they got a nice body, and they green light. Like they used to just showing up and getting put on a pedestal off of their physical appearance. But that physical appearance, like, it's beautiful women all over the world. All over the world. So I'm not the type to get caught up in appearances and looks all the time. Like you gotta understand, like, okay, you look good, but like, especially like a woman come to you talking about like on some long term type of stuff, like, now I'm really gonna vet you in terms of like what type of person you are. But even when, some in an instance where you would consider like a short term or just having fun between two individuals, I'm still on the type of time where I at least gotta have some type of mental connection with you. If we just, we just vibing, we just having fun. I can't just be, without no type of mental connection or no type of connection at all. I just can't do it's just, I don't know. I'm just past that stage, and I'm not that pressed for P no more, to where I just feel like I just need to go get something real quick, and whoever it is, it don't matter as long as she look good. I'm past that. Like, I don't know, bro. It's just certain things to me just not as important as it used to be. You know what I'm saying? So when sexual pleasure, is not at the front of your mind every day, the first thing you wake up and when you go to sleep, you move around and you carry yourself differently, and you kind of rearrange your standards, in a sense. You feel me? It's just a whole paradigm shift. Like, I want to be able to the woman I'm spending all this time with, I want to be able to talk to her about real things. I don't, like, yeah, I'll look at her and she look pretty, but that don't do enough for me. Like, you just sitting there looking pretty, just, you know what I'm saying, being a pretty face and a nice body. Okay, what else? What else, right? It is 2023 according to the Gregorian calendar. 2023. Bruh, that's not flying with me. That's just not flying with me. And I see so many dudes, going for it, and it's just like, hey man, teach his own. I just can't do it. You'll get to, and like I said, it'd be so disappointing sometimes, because you get to talking to a woman because, she be pretty, nice body, you know what I'm saying? She giving off the decent little vibes. So you're like, okay. And you start talking to her, and you just realize, like, damn, you ain't talking about nothing. Your interest is all this, like, this. It's like a lot of them, their interest is kind of all grouped in around the same thing. But the way they dress it up, they'll make it seem like they be so different on a mental level. But when I really start to get to talk to some of them, it's like, damn, you got my, you know what I'm saying? You got my hopes up, man. I thought you was, it'd be disappointing sometimes. Cause I really be feeling some of them. Then you start to, really, ask questions and tap into their inner and find out what's in their mental. It's like, you dressed it up. You dressed it up. But it's okay, I understand. Because a lot of guys don't have that discernment to be able to understand or differentiate, what's real than what's a facade. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I love women. I'm making this video because I love women. I just really wish a lot of them would kind of break away from the things that the media tell them that's so important, or just like start finding who they really are. Because when you start finding who you really are as a person, like you become such a more interesting person across the board. You know what I'm saying? Not even just talking about on the dating realm, just across the board, you become such a more interesting person because you got more things to talk about. You know what I'm saying? You actually know the things that you're interested in. You feel me? You're a more confident person. You don't have to play a facade. You don't have to wear a mask. And it's just something I see on social media a lot, especially on social media, man. It's just like it be beautiful women on there. I see it on TikTok a lot, man. And a lot of these guys don't make it any better because majority of dudes are so stuck in their root chakra, so stuck on they're so unsexually disciplined that they put a lot of these women on these pedestals, especially on TikTok. Oh my, it's wild on TikTok, bro. Sometimes I don't even check the comments on TikTok because they be annoying me. But they put a lot of these women on these pedestals just off of them being pretty and having a nice body. It's just like, damn, y'all ruining the game, bro. And it's no problem with appreciating a beautiful woman. Like, come on now. It's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you give so much validation and attention to a person just based off of their physical appearance. So now that puts in their head that their physical appearance is all they need to be worthy or to be or to have value. Like all they need to be is pretty and have a nice body. I'm telling you, bro, so many of them think that. I could tell by their actions and the way they move. It's like I can't fault them for thinking that. It's because, in a sense, men created that. Like being unsexually disciplined, always, basically being unsexually, not sexually disciplined, always, catering to women just because they looked and whatnot. A lot of dudes not confident within themselves. A lot of guys still on the corn, on the hub, you know what I'm saying? So this validation, this constant validation just off of her looks that she, you know what I'm saying, just off of the validation you get just off of her looks, that boosts her head, you know what I'm saying, to where she thinks her value is through the roof just off of her physical appearance. But when she comes around a guy who looks through past that physical appearance of the pretty face and the body and all that, when he looks past that, want to know what's within you, there's nothing within you because you base your whole existence on your outside appearance because you've gotten so much attention for that. So you put all your energy on focusing on your outside appearance. And being an intellectual as myself, especially in my generation, it be hard to, I don't even trying to date right now, bro. I'd rather work on myself but majority it's like the dating pool really the same. Like I said, it's on both sides. I'm just speaking, specifically towards women because there's a lot of guys out here who hollow-minded too, women will consider him, look good and whatnot. But it's a lot of guys that's hollow-minded too. So, man, it's just, it sucks. Because like I said, being a person who likes that mental connection, who likes to, dig past that physical appearance side. Like my old self would have been, wouldn't have no problem with a woman just being, even I can't even say that. Even then, like any woman I done dealt with, she done been some type of she done had some level of intelligence. I wasn't as spiritually inclined then as I was now, or as mentally inclined as I was then as I am now. But even at that time period, even in my younger days, any young lady I had dealt with, she had some type of sense. She had some type of intelligence. I just went out here moving just off of, oh yeah, you pretty, you look good, yeah, I want you. Nah, we gotta talk at least a little bit. Cause if I can't talk to you, I don't want to be around you. I'm already a person that be off to myself as is. I'm introverted naturally. So and I see my woman as somebody who I would want to spend time with when I don't want to spend time with nobody else. So if I can't spend time with you when I don't want to spend time with nobody else, then it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really. But that's the thing. Most guys go along with it just because they're operating always out of that root chakra. Oh, they always think, oh, she pretty. Yeah, I want that in bed. That's what most guys think of. So they're not thinking of how her mindset is though. What's her long-term plans? Like, you know what I'm saying? What's her goals? Like, what hobbies does she have? What type of music does she listen to? How's her relationship with her family? What are some of the things she think about on a day-to-day basis? What are some of the things that she's putting into her subconscious? You feel me? So all these things be things to think about, and like I said, it be disappointing sometimes, but it is what it is. Hopefully it gets better, baby, hopefully. But like I said, my generation, a lot of them, they kind of group thinkers. So if it ain't the way to think like a certain way, they're not gonna think a certain way because they don't like going away. Most people don't like going away from the crowd or stepping away and doing their own thing. So we'll see, man. Yeah, beautiful but hollow-minded. Be some beautiful women out here, but some of them just don't be having it together upstairs. And I'm gonna end on this point. A lot of them be thinking that they do be mentally inclined because, like I said, a lot of guys, they don't be mentally inclined. So a woman can say like some bare minimum or the slightest thing, and a guy will think that's, oh, she intelligent. But a lot of women only see themselves as intelligent because they've been dealing with non-intelligent men. So when she comes across a guy that's actually intelligent, actually mentally inclined, actually works on himself inside outwards, it's a whole different ball game. So now it's like, so it comes back to the point, like, damn, I thought you was, you know what I'm saying? I thought you was one of the ones, but I guess not. But I just been out here trying to attract the ones that are on my frequency. You feel me? And I think the only way you can really attract the ones that's on your frequency if you're at a high level is that you really kind of got to be out the way. Because what I realized, the women that I'm attracted to, they don't really be on the scene. So I can't really be on the scene type. I'm not a person that like being on the scene anyways, but you kind of got to match or operate in your frequency to attract the ones that are like-minded or similar to you in a sense. You feel me? So that's the video for today. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.